Oh, my butt hurts a little bit from this chair. Captain ready to see some waterfalls and do man overboard exercises. I'm still not sure if this is the actual way that he meant us to go, but there is no other way. A bit strange. 4 years ago I crewed on other people's boats across the Pacific Ocean and learned the basics of sailing. After I had to stop building my cabin in Spain last year, I decided to return back to the ocean.
Since recently we have our own small boat in Guatemala, it turned out to be a bit more of a lemon than expected, and we are now transforming the boat into lemonade.
Or limonada.
And step by step we are getting closer to sail the Caribbean and eventually the rest of the world together. In the last video we bought a used mainsail for $300 in Cayo Camado. The cruising season opens in a month and we are working very hard to get this boat ready enough to be able to leave to another country.
One of the things that I find really important is that when I go to bed, that everything is ready in the boat to go. That when something goes wrong, she's laughing and I'll tell you why. Because she made a bloody Jenga out of these dishes. Like when a storm happens and we're ready to go. What is this? Is this like some kind of new Jenga style that you do with dishes? Or what is this?
At least it's clean.
Huh?
At least it's clean.
This is one of the things I still wanted to show you. I actually am locking this every night. I know this is a mosquito net. You can kick through it with your feet, but I will wake up because of that. And if you do, on her right is a knife, and on my left she's got a knife, I got the axe. So yeah, so if something ever happens, I am prepared. Things happen and I don't want to be the one that it happens to. Lately I'm tying the Boland knot not correct, so I hope this one is correct because I'm going in the mast. Not very excited, I'm pretty scared to do it.
Nice ass. There he is.
Oh, my butt hurts a little bit from this chair. I've at least established that there's not enough voltage. I've also tried the other light that I have with me. Tried to put that on, and so it doesn't work with the low voltage. So maybe I should have started figuring this out from the bottom. Let's go down again. Okay, I'm ready to go down. They told me all the wiring was redone on this boat when I bought it. After looking at the wiring here, I seriously doubt that.
Yeah, 30 years ago.
30 years ago, she said. I'm trying to measure what's going on here at the bottom of the mast. Here I took the tape off and there are 3 wires, but they're connected here with some kind of material that conducts electricity. So I can just put it on top of the wire, and I'm getting a 5.6 on the middle one, on the left one I'm getting a 5, and on the right one I'm getting a about 1.6, and but this is touching each other, so I don't understand how this is supposed to work. Let's figure this out. I disconnected these two wires in the boat because they don't really seem to have any use, and added a new connection here and here. That should be the wire that leads up. So now let's go back in the mast and see if I have 12 volt there. I'm hoping this is going to be an easy fix. Just go up, check the electricity. The light is not burning now, so hopefully the electricity is fine. Put a new bulb in and come back down. That's what I hope. Come on, please give me a 12 reading. So I'm getting a 10.2 reading, which is a lot more than 6.5. Still not enough to burn the light. Here is the spare anchor light I have, and here you can see that when I connect it to the bottom of the mast, it works. So I guess I'm gonna have to replace the wire. Besides our patrons, occasionally we get a donation from someone, and this time it was from
Dave.
Dave,
Thanks.
thank you very much.
Helps a lot.
Let's go back.
Can use it.
Let's go back to real deals. Anchor is up and we are out. One lesson I learned in sailing: if you want a happy life, the girl is the captain. Look at that autopilot adjusting the wheel. Seems to be working. Oh yeah! This is how life is supposed to be. Well, not motoring, but sailing. But in this area, it's just not much wind. But oh man, I'm just so happy when things work, you know? We're 70% there. With the autopilot, 71. We almost hit that tree over there. Missed that one. We are back in Rio Dulce. We are running out of time. It's 5 weeks, maybe 6, and then the season of cruising is open.
Oh shit.
What?
That's soon.
Yeah. So we need to get it. I'm not sure if I will be able to get the boat as ready as I wanted to, but it'll be safe. As safe as I can make it, at least. I just bought 90 bucks of marine grade wire. Last time I pulled a wrong wire from the inverter to the battery, and I had to do it again. I don't want to do that for the mast. So yeah, it's important. We try to save money on everything. We're going to Carlos the Welder to try to get a fuse block used, but you can't buy cables used or old. That's one thing you have to spend money on. Okay, let's go. We're going to look for an electric panel or something similar. Just found this. This is nice. It's too big for my boat, but these are nice switches. I wonder what this costs. Dirkje was really smart today. She did not put flip-flops on. I think we've succeeded. Hope it's affordable now. Let's go back. Don't trip. So I asked him the price of this panel and he was like, just give me 40 bucks. And I'm like, show your poker face, show your poker face. When I would have built this myself by things which I would have bought at Dismar. These are nice, but they're like $300. Something similar, I don't need all of the switches, but something similar what I need with those quality switches would have cost me like between $550 and $700, so 40 bucks. Pretty happy. I don't know if this whole panel is going to fit. It will be tight, but we have some upgrades to do. We do have a compass light, autopilot, sump pump, no idea what that is. Bilge pump we do have. Of course, an extra button for the 12 volts outlets. How fancy. A stereo. You can install a stereo. A GPS system. Hell yeah.
Happy with his new panel.
Oh yeah. Look at that. A radar. That might take a while. Of course, a separate button for the fans. The LPG gas control, now we just walk to the gas and turn it on and off. And then we have, the engine room lights, for lights in my engine room, yeah. Cabin lights, well, we don't have an aft cabin, so that will probably never happen. Cabin lights forward, cabin lights in the middle. Damn, this must have been a big boat. Then we have the outlets for the AC for the starboard and on the port to the left side of the boat. Wow, a separate button for the freezer and the refrigerator. Ooh, a microwave oven, nice. Got some upgrades to do, honey. Why are you not looking happy?
It's not funny.
Why not? Why is it not funny?
You.
I'm pretty sure a lot of people find me funny. Do you find me funny?
Sometimes.
At least I'm excited.
If you're not trying to be funny, you're really funny. But if you try to be funny, you're not funny.
Am I trying to be funny now?
Yeah.
I did get a new haircut, but you're still not satisfied.
A little bit.
A little bit?
Yeah.
We're preparing for one more trip before hauling out.
Yeah, I bought way too much.
And what do I see? Did you get enough points to get another pan? Happy?
Yeah. This is the last pan.
Huh?
This is the last one, and no other pan will fit on our boat. Now I have to give my stickers away to people with bigger boats.
I forgot the camera. Dirk is being funny. She pretends like she's motoring away.
We are going to a boutique hotel to take an afternoon off and chill over there because we really liked it the first time.
We just ordered a fruit plate. Actually, she really wanted a cappuccino, but then we found out that the cappuccino is 30Q, which is $4, which is just like, I don't know if you guys drink cappuccinos for $4, but if we're gonna start drinking cappuccinos for $4, I could have either bought a bigger boat or, well, I cannot keep affording this lifestyle, so. Plus, like, what, a cappuccino is what? It costs you 10 cents to make it, like the ingredients. It doesn't even feed your body anything. Like, at least this for the same price gives some actual nutrients to your body. Are you happy again? Are you still missing your cappuccino? Maybe one of the viewers will buy you a cappuccino and then we'll buy you a cappuccino next time.
We are preparing for our longest trip so far to the waterfalls and hot springs. It's about 60 miles, 25 kilometers upriver to Lake Isabel. And it will be our longest trip so far. On the way we are going to do some exercises like man overboard. Because we really need to practice with these kind of things before we can start cruising through the rest of the Caribbean. And we also need to haul out really soon, so now we have the opportunity to do these exercises.
Captain ready to see some waterfalls and do man overboard exercises. We're gonna put the engine on again because there is literally no wind. Here in the back you'll see a boat with a main on, but they're motoring. Exercises, but there's barely any wind and there hasn't been a lot of wind in this area for a long time, so if it goes on like this then soon we need a haul out, and that's always going to take longer as you think. That's at least what people tell me. So then we might have to actually do our first long trip with barely any sailing experience, but that's the way it is. This is not ideal. This is not the way I foresee learning on the go. I would have loved to practice a bit more here. However, I am a big believer in learning while doing, learning on the go. I've always been doing that. I've definitely made a lot of mistakes on the way. I should have never bought the van that I bought, I don't know, 2 years ago. I should have never bought this boat. It was too much work, it was overpriced, but you know, in the end, I learned a lot, and well, one day in the future, in a couple of years, if I ever get the money, or if we ever get the money for a bigger boat, at least we'll be ready and know a lot about boats. Always when you talk to people who own boats, they always say like, you know, boat means bring on another thousands, because according to so many people, everything you do is like, they call it a boat coin. A boat coin is like $500, $1,000. But you know, it's just not true. It's just really not true. Like, we go to places where they wreck boats. I bought a control panel. Yeah, sure, if I would have gone to the marine shop, it would have cost me 700 or $1,000 bucks, and then I wouldn't even have half of this, and now I spent like $40. So you know, you can actually do this on a somewhat budget if you're willing to look a little deeper and to do a little bit more effort, you know. We don't have fancy equipment, for an example. We just navigate on the iPad. It works just as well. I mean, unless it overheats, then you have to put it in the fridge to cool it down. We're almost there, it's over there. Depth sounder is still not working, so yeah, I hope next time we go out we have a working depth sounder. So I hope the charts are correct. Honey, we made it and we're still floating. Just arrived at Finca El Paraíso. Just over the dinghy on shore. Finca El Paraíso. We are the only boat behind it in the whole area. Yeah, well, let's explore this place. Oh man, I'm so grateful to be able to be allowed to see these places. Let's explore. You look like a Spice Girl. Doesn't she look like a Spice Girl with that pants? Which Spice Girl would you be? Look at that, a slide that goes directly into the lake. Oh, ouch. Look at those bumps over there. That must hurt your butt going down here. So normally this is really a tourist spot actually. However,
No, I think this is the church.
no, there's no one here. No, due to Corona, I guess. A place like this, away from the city, where people have to really go to the city in the car. It's so peaceful. People are like so relaxed and everything. This vlog is supposed to be about the waterfall and the hot springs. It is so incredibly peaceful here. Someone just saw a horse sign. Oh my god. I think it'll take a little while before we go to the waterfall. Look at this house. They have a seating area below. There in the middle is a stairs. You can go up. They call it agua caliente, so it should be hot. It doesn't feel hot at I mean, she likes cold water. I don't. What did you say?
It's really hot.
It is hot. I feel the steam.
Whoa! Oh, it's hot! Oh,
It's already hot being here.
no.
Oh wow. Ah, this is my kind of happiness. Hot water.
No.
Oh yeah. Now for you. Look at that. I am truly amazed what you can make on a boat.
It's curry with ginger, curcuma, sweet potato, of course onion and garlic, chickpeas and spinach, and a lot of herbs and cocos milk.
In the future we need to get a bit of light here. You can barely see you.
We are going to the mountains, to a canyon. Seems to be very beautiful, so we don't want to miss it.
And it is over there somewhere.
I think there.
Shokin. Shokin. I always just hope that it doesn't get stolen. Obviously, always when you land with the dinghy, people see that you arrive and go somewhere far, but gotta have a little bit of trust in people, right? So we're gonna take a boat ride to the canyon. It is $1.50 per person and 50 cents for the entrance. Got some nice seats over here. What?
Monkeys.
She's been getting so excited about seeing monkeys and we haven't seen one. I hear a lot of excitement sounds from the back. This just looks exactly like Avatar. A little less green screen. Okay, so the rest we're going to walk. What's the movie we called? We watched last week where people were dropped off at a beach and never were picked up.
Oh, Old?
Old. Really feels like
This
it
is
right
like
now.
a combination between Old and Avatar.
I'm still not sure if this is the actual way that he meant us to go, but there is no other way. A bit strange. There's supposed to be a beach here. Do you see a beach? It sure ain't this. We thought in case we were wrong and that we actually had to swim, we tried to get to the end. But as you see, she's not moving forward. The current is too strong. I mean, she's moving forward, but it'll take an hour to get to that end. And that's what happens when you fall off the boat. What can happen? You will never get back to it.